What effect does ping have when you cheat? Here's a comparison. Alright, so I'm gonna start with low ping first because I do have a decently good ping, like 66 ms, which is somewhat decent. But basically, for low ping, you have to really care about safety. Right now I'm using backtrack, and with fake leg, this is probably a lot more safer than just using plain reach. Now I know I recommend reach quite a lot, and although it is actually not like unsafe to use reach, it is still better to use fake leg plus backtrack if you are low ping, just simply because if you use really high reach value like 3.2 to 3.3 on like 20 ping, you will eventually get banned. It is really noticeable to like an opponent. Also, like fake leg and backtrack are pretty good as well. Like there's pretty much no issues with it, and it works pretty well. So yeah, really take advantage of having low ping or like medium range ping, like 66 to 80 ms, because these ping values allow you to use most of the modules on vape without having to worry about having like facing compatibility issues. I have to toggle here. I would not recommend doing this. Now if you are going to toggle, I recommend to not do it often, if at all, because if you're going to do that on your main, what I just did, you will probably get banned eventually from replays. Yeah, just be careful of your safety, because ultimately legit players do have a much more tougher time getting past staff, especially if they use more blatant features. Also, velocity is a module that's pretty tricky. I would not recommend using any type of horizontal or vertical velocity nowadays, but if you do want to use velocity, jump reset is always a good option. Yeah, besides that, that's pretty much all the tips I have for low ping players. Okay, so now we're in high ping, and I want to show you guys the difference between high ping and low ping. But for high ping, I'm using only reach, and the reason why I'm not using backtrack, which I'll show off later, is because it's almost impossible, or it's just extremely hard to do. But basically, I'll just show you guys what will happen if I use fake leg and backtrack instead of reach. And basically the difference is that you will probably not get any accurate hits, because I'm not sure, I think it's just because like the latency is too high, and you just won't be able to register any hits before the fake leg or the backtrack actually sets in. If you are high ping, I recommend using modules like hit select, jump reset, basically modules that really doesn't require, you know, good amount of ping to actually work. Oh, this guy's cheating. Also, Silent Aura, which I'll use on this guy, it is actually not that noticeable with high ping. It obviously is going to be noticeable to the opponent, but it overall isn't that suspicious in replays, especially the staff. I'll show a replay of the actual fight, but basically you just want to avoid using any complicated features with high ping, especially if it's over 150 ms, because you will not have the best experience, and honestly it's just much safer to use reach at the end of the day over fake leg and backtrack that may give you a worse experience and risk your chance of getting banned. And that's pretty much it. GG.